I just saw this thing. There are so many in China, so many young deaths taking place in China. So I wanted to pull cards and see what's going on. Why are there so many self-unaliving in China? Now we know that they had this, one-child policy. And, they wanted a boy, so they got rid of the girl children, okay? So now, what's going on in China, there aren't enough women. There are more men than women. But some of the women are saying they don't want to get married, okay? And there's just, all of this going on and trying to match people up. They're not dating in that way. And so there's a lot of problems with that now in China when it comes to dating, etc. We're seeing more things like that in Japan as well. Dating population, they don't know how to date. They've always done more of this, arranged marriages. And people are, in Japan, they have the salary men and they're worked to death. I mean, they're worked like double shifts all the time and they don't know how to date. They have so many fantasy things going on with manga, all this other stuff going on. So it's just really becoming a problem there as well when it comes to dating. But this is in a different aspect as to what's going on there. Now I heard the one that has the highest suicide rate is in Korea, which I'm a bit surprised at. But anyway, that's what's going on in Asian countries. So what I got though for China, what's going on with it, the reading is about, being able to have control. Monetary, concrete things, daily life. When it comes to control, the energy coming into it is what? The death card, the card of death. So they've lost the ability to have any kind of control. Above it, when it comes to business. And the foundation is the storylines going on. So the storyline with this is feeling like they don't have enough opportunities to progress, not able to really control their lives and manage it in a way that they would like. So what's going on now? We have the Queen of Cups. The lid is off. When it comes to any kind of compassion or that type of empathy, that type of feeling, the challenge is what? The dark, the devil. Being tied to this dark element when it comes to what above it, marriages, and the foundation of the friends and things looking away. So again, it feels like a toxic element there. When it comes to marriages, when it comes to business, the stories, when it comes to friends and stuff, looking away. Again, just feels like very toxic environment now for younger people in China. The potential outcome when it comes to the wealth, the Nine of Pentacles, the concrete happenings, the wealth, outside influences about what? The past, their past childhood, and also could be about perhaps having children. Above it was the control with the past, with children, and that's what's at the heart of it, okay? So again, They don't feel like they have enough opportunities. They feel like that it's being, overly controlled when it comes to marriage, when it comes to business. There are a lot of storylines, again, with what's going on. And the friends looking away. And what's at the heart of it is the control, the monetary things when it came to children in the past. So this thing about having the one child thing has really caused a lot of problems in China now. And just again, they're working a lot of hours, low pay. We see that they have a lot of the tofu buildings and things coming up, and just there's a lot of problems there. What's driving it is the light on what's being built, what's being constructed, promises when it comes to family life, the Ten of Cups families, promises, okay? But they feel that the clock is ticking. What's happened is, again, the Ten of Swords, that things, this mental realm has become too heavy. Okay, all this stuff is coming down. When it comes to government and stuff, they're struggling with it. The Ten of Pentacles, government or just the structure of the family has become oppressive. It's become something they're struggling with. Their conversations about their desires. And they feel like, again, the ending, emotionally walking away. Okay? So, unaliving themselves. They're just, they don't feel like they have something to live for. It's about documents when it comes to leadership. What's being put out there, the Emperor, the leadership, okay? The doorway to the challenges, the Fool card, the choices made in life. And they felt as children, maybe some isolation, some things happening, or maybe newly feeling like they're alone, hermit, like they're just too much pressure. Okay, the cross to bear is the harvest, not liking what's coming. Okay, so just a lot of difficulties when it comes to what's happening in China with this very high unaliving rate that's taking place with younger population now. They're getting to the time, and you have to do a dowry system still there to get married. And they just don't have the opportunity, the funds. They just feel like it's useless anymore. So many of them, again, are unaliving themselves and just saying, we're out of here. We're out of here. They have that thing in Japan too, where they're just going, I'm not going to be a salary man. I'm not going to work myself to death. And they just say, we're not going to do it. Okay. They have the ones that are, what do they call it? Hikimori or something like that, where they hide away and they don't go out at all. And they just, I'm not going to do that system. Okay? So there are so many things happening socially in so many countries that just the toxicity has reached this level that we really need to get things moving in a better direction. I think it's happening everywhere. Like here we have what we're dealing with Trump and his narcissism and the dark and the selling of children and all of that stuff going on. In other countries, they're having Some of them, the more European countries, are having this same thing, the Uber right, dealing with that. And then in Asian countries, we're having other dynamics going on, which have reached toxic levels as well. So it's to a point all over the world that we're facing all this toxicity coming to the surface that we can see, that now we need to go in and modify and change and come to a better place all over the world, no matter what society we're living in. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.